I'd like to introduce you all to my new daily driver. It is the Audi RS4. So this replaces the Volvo XC60 I was running previously, and I really love that car and I was sad to see it go. In fact, I was so pleased with that car. I enthused about it so much to my colleagues at CarWow that two people ended up actually buying one. Anyway, back to the RS4. So about 6 months ago, I did a video where I got you guys to actually vote on various bits of equipment and options to fit to the car. Now, did I fit what you asked? We're going to find out. The first thing I asked you to choose was the colour of the car. So the options were red, green, blue or grey. Pretty obvious which one won the vote. In fact, Nardo Grey was by far away the runaway winner with 47% of the vote. I was actually a little bit disappointed about that because I personally wanted the green one, but yeah, this is growing on me and I really like the way it shows at the contours, especially like the wide and blistered wheel arches. It looks kind of cool. Next, I asked you guys to vote on the interior trim. So the first bit was about the inlays. So there's a choice of aluminium, anthracite or carbon. Now I kind of cocked up here a bit because carbon actually won, but you don't actually see it here. We've got aluminium. There's a reason for that. I actually really wanted the carbon, and when I was actually sending the email to Audi's press office to build the car, I left off the bit about the interior trim just by mistake. Kind of mad at myself for it, because when the car turned up and I saw they didn't have the carbon, I was gutted. But I actually quite like it with this aluminium, which was like the default option. It still works. I didn't mess it with the second thing though. It was the seats, whether to go for the black leather or the lunar silver leather. As you can see, the lunar silver leather was the winner. I think they look really, really nice to help the interior stand out. But I've noticed one problem with them already. So I've had a passenger in this seat just twice now, and they had dark jeans on, and look at the mess they've left on the seat just from the dye in their jeans. Thankfully, if I lick my finger, you'll see that you can rub it off, but I've got a feeling I'm going to be doing a lot of cleaning of these seats. It's going to be interesting to see how they stand up over time. The vote for the driving enhancing options was pretty clear cut. So carbon ceramic brakes, dynamic steering and speed limit increase to 174 miles an hour combined got less than 10% of the vote. The overwhelming winners were the adaptive suspension and the sports exhaust, which I duly got fitted to this car. Now more about those later when I actually drive the thing. The next vote was for the wheels, and the clear winner with 39% of the vote were these here, these 20 inches with black inlays. The other options which you didn't go for were these wheels with either anthracite or silver inlays, another 20-inch wheel design, and of course the 19-inch standard wheels. I mean, who was going to go for that? The only thing I'm worried about with these wheels is just how easy they're going to be to curb. So what I wanted to do is click on the pop-out button in the top right-hand corner of the screen to vote how long it's going to take before I curb one of these wheels. Finally, I asked you to help me pick some comfort-related options. So the choices were a panoramic glass sunroof, LED matrix headlamps, electric front seats, privacy and acoustic glass, and extended ambient interior lighting. The most popular choice, with 42% of the vote, was the matrix headlamps. The next most popular was the sunroof, with 34% of the vote. I also decided to fit the next two most popular items, which were the electric seats with massage function and the acoustic and rear privacy glass, because yeah, it just looks better with the blacked out rear windows. Plus I don't want scumbags looking in the back of the car. Now that is actually the end of the options that you actually got to vote on. However, I sort of went a little bit rogue and fitted a couple of option packs myself. So one of them was the comfort and sound pack. Now that includes a hands-free tailgate, but I'm not really that bothered with that. However, it does also feature a reversing camera, which is very important on a long car such as this, and a 19-speaker Bang & Olufsen stereo, which is absolutely fabulous. I bet you guys want to know, finally, what this car is like to drive. Well, let's start off with the adaptive suspension, because I think it is brilliant. This car is riding on 20-inch alloy wheels and the ride could be awful. This is quite a bumpy road, but it's doing a good job of smoothing them out. It's not bad at all, considering this is a performance car. So I'm impressed with that. Now the sports exhaust, what's that like? Well, can't really experience it yet. Reason being that this car was delivered to me with about 94 miles on it, and I've got to run it in for the first 1,000 miles, and I've only done about 300 miles so far. So I can't actually rev it past 3,000 RPM, so I can't really experience that sports exhaust yet, or the performance, which is what this car is all about. I haven't really had a chance to chuck it around some corners either, because I've only had it for a week. So yeah, I've got to run it in and take it easy. In fact, this weekend I'm actually going to lend the car to Sam, my producer. You going to take it, Sam? Yeah, because she's going to Essex, so she can put some extra miles on the car. You know, after it's run in though, everyone else can sod off. I'm keeping it for myself, and I'll be reporting back on what it's like to drive, do things such as launch it, time it from 16 over the standing quarter, and let you guys hear that sports exhaust. I promise. If you enjoyed this video, please like it and share it, and click on our logo to subscribe to this channel, and hit the bell icon to turn your notifications on so you're alerted when we make a new upload. And I'll be doing lots more videos on what it's like to live with this Audi RS4. This was just an introduction. In fact, comment below on the kind of things you'd like me to cover in future videos, and I'll make sure to check those out. Also, you should check out our other video content by clicking down there, or click over there on the choose and buy box to go to carwow.com to see how much you can save on a new car, such as this Audi RS4.